It's a wonderful morning to worship the Lord. This is the day. This is the day.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inspiration for Today. You see, we have a guest expert with us. Yeah, no, it's you, Jeff. It's you.
Oh, me, okay.
Good one. Anyway, so friends, we are taking a break today from our March through Revelation as we've been studying through this great book, isn't it? It's proving to be. But this is so important because we're going to get back together again very soon,
Yay.
starting Palm Sunday. And so Jeff
Yes.
is way more up to date on this than myself. So I wanted to have him on to share this good news.
Thank you, Rick. Glad to be here. Very exciting. Very
What
exciting.
do we do? How do we, I don't even know where to start, really. Well, you
Yeah.
start with,
Well, the big thing is that we're looking to do, and by the way, it's going to be outdoors. There's going to be some coverage, but we're actually going to be utilizing a local parking lot right outside the village that's got some covering, some seating. We're going to encourage people to bring their, their lawn chairs with them and that type of thing. But we're real excited. There's going to be, make sure that you get our weekly newsletter, the one that we send out on Tuesdays, because there's going to be a link in there and information on how to register. One thing is we're kind of limited on space. And so what we're asking is that at least so we have a number of how many people are going to come, we can kind of be ready. There's a place to register. So that'll be in the news.
Right on that point alone, Jeff, I want to stop you just a moment because it's been shocking to find out how many of even our attenders, let alone others,
Yes.
are not getting our weekly newsletter. And Jeff sends it out every Monday or Tuesday.
Yep.
So email Noelle, actually. Her email will be on right underneath us. And if you don't know that you get it every week, write Noelle right now, and she'll make sure that you are on. So everyone, we're back. I don't know. Jeff's having some problems with his Wi-Fi today, and he's on his phone now. But we'll get through this, Jeff. Now,
it's all part of the fun of technology.
So it's so important that they get all the details of where are we going to meet? It's okay. I think it's
We're
fine.
going to meet. Yeah, there's a local church. It's called Lutheran Church of the Cross on El Toro, and they have graciously are going to allow us to use a patio area of their church. So again, we'll be outside. It'll be fresh air, safe distancing, and we'll be wearing masks and that type of thing. So we're good. So starting on the 28th, we're going to be meeting there. For all the details, please, as you were saying earlier, get the newsletter. It's got the details of the time and how to register, all that type of stuff.
Yes, because the reality is not everybody can come. It just doesn't fit this many people. So here's our verse for the day. I didn't even tell you I had a verse for the day.
Oh, yes.
And it's one that we need to be aware of. It's in 1 John chapter 3 at verse 11. And it just says simply, we should love one another. And I chose that verse, friends, because it's going to be painful for some of us to not be able to attend. But please know your brothers and sisters in Christ are attending. And within a couple weeks, maybe the first 2 weeks, we'll all be able to attend one of those. So we've told you it'll come, the link with the information will come in your weekly email, or you can call the office too.
Yes.
You can call the office for sure. If you don't have email or you don't have computer, you can call the office. And that'll be, Noelle is now our administration person who takes care of that.
Yeah, she can help them with all that stuff. Yeah.
So now that's the sign up and the win. Can you tell us some of the guidelines that we're going to have to adhere to?
Yeah, well, what it is right now, because we're still, it's possible that California, Orange County will open up and change, kind of the safety guidelines. But, and obviously this is pre-recorded a little bit, so things could even change as the date of the airing. But we want to make sure that we're outside. There's going to be safe distancing. People are going to wear masks. any of the people that are serving or touching things, like if they're handing out bulletins or bags to you, they're going to be wearing masks and also be wearing gloves. And we just want to know that we're going to do everything we can to keep everybody safe. And so that, like, again, and the whole event is outside. So there's going to be the fresh air and like I said, we've done other things like this before when we did our Christmas Eve gathering, and we did some other things and followed the same guidelines and had no problems at all.
The problem that some of us will have, and I'm kind of like the guest, and I'm going to ask you, because I hate masks, and I know some of the people do, and some have grown to like them. Actually, my neighbor, he's been vaccinated fully, and I was, why are you wearing your mask? And no, I need to. I understand that.
Yeah.
But for those of us, I need to apply, I'm talking to myself, I need to apply that verse, love one another. And I've been fully vaccinated, but I'm going to wear the mask because our leadership asks us to do so.
And also, that's a great point. And also, there's going to be people there at these gatherings that aren't vaccinated. And so as far as a way of loving them, you're wearing a mask so they don't feel uncomfortable and they feel protected.
I think that's well phrased, Jeff. And friends, the way I'm viewing it is this is transitional. It's not forever. But it is such a blessing that Lutheran Church of the Cross is going to let us do that, Jeff.
Oh, they are such wonderful. Pastor Leland Lair is just a wonderful, wonderful, loving man. And they have graciously are allowing us to meet there during this time, this season.
And did you say that some of us could say in our car if they're more comfortable with that?
Yeah, well, we're going to take a look at the space a little better. It may be tough to hear, but I think if people would rather, maybe set up their lawn chair at a distance away, they're welcome to do that, because we will have, speakers there and audio, so they can hear the worship music, they can hear the sermon over the speakers, so they can sit at a distance if they feel more comfortable with that. Because
we are going to have a pretty large TV that many will be able to see, but I think all will be able to hear the sermon. And then we're going to have live music too, right?
Yes. David and Noel will be there for live music, and we'll be able to worship together, which we're looking forward to. Yeah.
Well, this is awesome, Jeff. And I just wanted to bring you on and let us talk about it a little bit. I did see, I think I mentioned it to you, that I saw Jeff Parker, our CEO here in Laguna Woods, just mention that they are studying now and starting to make plans for, as our California levels go down, I think we're going to be back in the clubhouses sooner than people were expecting. And
that would be wonderful. That would be
getting us ready. Yeah.
Yes. Looking forward to that day. Yeah. Because that's a great point, because we're doing all this so we can gather, and it's not going to be, like being back in our clubhouse, but it's something where we can at least be together during this season. And we're looking forward to that day we get to gather back in the clubhouse at Laguna Woods there.
And that will be great. But again, even there, it'll probably be on some limited capacity, I'm guessing, in the beginning. But we may, the Lord works things out for the best every time. And this may get us a little more time on Sunday mornings, because when we go back, maybe we can move it a little later, so that we could possibly, if we can only have so many, maybe we could have 3 services so that everybody could come.
Yeah, we can make some adjustments there so more people can be there.
I think everyone will get to come then. So
yeah.
Well, Jeff, this is awesome news. I had made notes, but you answered all my questions.
Well, good.
Yes.
And again, we're learning more, and part of it, that we're going to be learning as we're meeting out in this new location. We may learn some things and make some better adjustments that we can then, get in our newsletter or do on the show here, so people know what we're doing.
Right. So friends, we will keep you as informed as we can also. That's why we broke our series for today. Tune back in tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're actually, well, I'm not going to tell you. It's another great show tomorrow, but we're back in Revelation. Everyone, thanks. Bye for now. Bye, Jeff. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. Good seeing you guys.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful day.